Hi guys, and welcome back to another video Gaming with the Powers. I'm Jake.
I'm Sierra.
And today we're going to continue our update, our Marvel United Multiverse Kickstarter campaign series, where I'm just going through all the updates, and I got Sierra to join me for this one. But today we're going to be looking at update number 31 through 35. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay guys, so looking up here at update 31, we have the Painted Marvels. This is going to be the War of the Kings or the Inhumans expansion. This is the first time Sierra is joining us, so I feel what they've done is they've had like updates where they've showed all of a painted version of the minis of the game, and it's just like a giant big tease. Because they had a professional company, like they commissioned the company to do it, and like it's awesome work, and it's just like
yours isn't gonna be like that.
No, like they don't come painted or anything like that. But like, okay, we'll jump into it, and then she'll kind of see. So this is War of the Kings. This is the Inhuman expansion here. This is the painted version. So this is the actual War of the Kings expansion. But here's some of these painted marvels. Do you know who this character is?
Ant-Man?
No. That is Black Bolt. Black Bolt. And this is his wife, Medusa.
I do know Medusa.
Yeah.
Kind
of. Okay, do you know who the doggo is?
No, but I want him. Look at his butt.
It's Lockjaw. He's a bulldog.
Lockjaw?
He can transport, or teleport. He can teleport around the universe. Okay. Like, see, look how awesome that is.
Yeah.
Like, that's so good. This is Crystal. I think that's her name. I don't remember who that guy is. Karnak or something like that, I think. I don't remember him.
I like his disco ball.
Yeah.
Or if you like Disney, it looks like he's holding the Epcot ball.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. This is Triton. And this is Gladiator right here. And this is Vulcan. And then, so that is the War of the Kings. Now we're looking at some painted versions of the stretch goals. So this is Dakin. That is Wolverine's.
Yeah, we talked about that guy.
Yeah, we did. This is Chamber. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Oh, what is it?
So he's like a mutant where he's like, he combusted internally. And so like he has no like chest or mouth or whatever because it's just like combusted, yeah.
Interesting.
Maximus. That's pretty cool, and I like all the details there. Like, see how detailed this is?
Mm-hmm.
Captain Britain.
Oh, yeah. You told me her too. She looks cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But okay, guys. Well, that is the quick, nice little tease update. Updates 31, the Painted Marvels. Okay, guys. Jumping right into update number 32, we have the villains and the anti-heroes of the core box. So we're going to take a look at some of these villains and anti-heroes in the core box. This last update, we took a look at the heroes and the breakdown of them in the core box. So let's see what we got. So Cosmic Ghost Rider. You know Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what we got for Ghost Rider here. So as a hero, Ghost Rider wields the power Cosmic to fuel his penance stare, focusing his punishment on a single enemy or to call upon cosmic hellfire to rain down on all thugs in his location. He further enacts his cosmic punishment by defeating thugs not only in his location, but also adjacent ones. That's pretty good. Looks like he can get rid of thugs pretty quick.
Yeah.
He is even able to use remote possession to use the end of turn effects of adjacent locations as if he was there.
Oh, that could be a really good one.
Yeah. Let's see.
So he's a anti-hero.
Yeah, so he can be played as a villain or a hero. So let's just Cosmic Penance Stare. So you double punch against a single target in your location with a move. Remote Possession, that's the one where it lets him use the different turn effect with a punch. And then defeat one thug in probably your location and both adjacent locations with a punch. That's pretty cool. I like the little baby Thanos. Alright, so it says Cosmic Rider has a couple equipment cards to aid him. His Hellfire Chain allows him to attack multiple targets in his location. His Souped Up Hell Cycle allows him to move around easily, being recharged by the thugs he defeats. So I mentioned you this briefly, but something they're adding in is equipment cards when you play it on hard difficulty. So Hellfire Chain, used on your turn, you can punch against up to 2 different targets in your location, then turn this card face down, or you can move on your turn. That's pretty good. Standard, they all have different things that help them out. All right. As a villain, Cosmic Ghost Rider is out to bring punishment to everyone in the galaxy. He rides down not only the heroes, but also discards thugs when he bams, increasing his punishment track for each thug that suffers his punishment, and whenever overflow happens as well. At the end of his track lies defeat for the heroes. He is even able to rain Cosmic Hellfire on all heroes no matter where they are, dealing unpreventable damage. His threats make sure there are always innocents to protect and no shortage of sinners by constantly adding civilians and thugs to the location. So
that's a good one. He sounds hard.
yeah. He's pretty. There's been some other ones that have been real complex, but that's cool. So basically, it looks like the premise with him is you need to clear those thugs as quickly as possible because that's what he's trying to do. All right, guys. Well, there is his model right there. He's got some nice little cosmic guns.
What's Nick Cage? Is that Nick Cage?
Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I think he did play Ghost Rider. I think he did. That's good.
I also now have Taylor Swift stuck in my head. Anti-hero.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Emperor Doom. So Emperor Doom is basically Doctor Doom, where he, but like the Emperor version is he basically ruled the Earth with like his psionic abilities.
I was gonna say, I can imagine he won instead of lose.
Yeah.
Lost.
So as Earth's Emperor, Doom reigns supreme with little concern for the actions of the heroes. He sits on his throne and sends out his Doom bots to consolidate his full control of the world. Working similarly to thugs, Doom bots are added with every overflow, some master plan cards, and whenever a hero is KO'd. They protect Doom, keeping him from being attacked, and can be upgraded to advanced Doom bots when Emperor Doom adds a crisis token to them, making them even harder to defeat. But defeated they must be, as the heroes lose the game if all Doom bots are deployed to the game area. While Emperor Doom initially stands aside, only accelerating his plans when he bams, once he becomes under pressure, he starts seeing the heroes as an actual threat and starts to personally attack them and adding Doombots himself. While Doom's plan may seem benevolent, ending poverty, crime, hunger, and war, they always benefit his master plan by adding civilians or turning thugs into civilians, then using civilians to heal himself, or forcing heroes to forfeit attack actions. When the heroes finally go on the offensive, Emperor Doom always has an escape plan, moving to the opposite side of the game area.
Interesting.
It seems like a lot. Like, basically, so the first part is he kind of doesn't attack or do anything, but he puts those Doom bots out, and you gotta try and prevent that. And then when you get the Doom bots finally cleared, I guess, start attacking him, there's different objectives that you have to try, and it's interesting. I like what they've done. They've added a lot more mechanics. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what we got. So his henchmen are Purple Man and Namor. You know who that's from?
Yeah, Aquaman. Right?
No.
What?
He was in a movie we recently watched.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was... what was it?
Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yes. Oh, it was Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, there you go. Black Panther. That's the background. Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever. Isn't that what the last one was called?
Yeah. Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever.
Okay, just
yeah,
sure.
yeah, you did a good job. Okay.
I remember him because he had the flying feet.
Yep. All right, so Emperor Doom's threats turn civilians into loyal subjects of Doom, using them to attack the heroes, and of course the Doombots may be activated to attack heroes wherever they are. So the Doombots will attack you instead of him in the first phase, it looks like. Namor acts as a powerful henchman, dealing great damage to heroes over several locations around him. Purple Man is key to Doom's plans, as he is the source for his controlling powers. Purple Man deploys additional Doombots, and he cannot be defeated until all 3 missions have been completed. However, at that point, the heroes can also be victorious against Doom by simply defeating Purple Man. That's
you can scroll back up to him?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I don't think Purple Man has been in anything Disney that we've watched.
Yeah.
But yeah, Purple Man and Namor, the henchman. All right, so there is the 3D model, or there's going to be the mini of Emperor Doom, which looks pretty cool. Okay, moving on to the last one, Maestro. You know who that is?
It says real name Bruce Banner.
Yep.
So I'm guessing the Hulk.
Yeah, so it's like a future version of Hulk where he's like...
An evil version of the Hulk.
Yeah, where him and his personality have like merged. So it's like Bruce Banner in the Hulk's body or whatever.
Combined with the malevolent personality traits of the Hulk.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at Maestro. So Maestro is an evil version of Hulk from an alternate reality where he's out to take down the heroes one by one. If it can't be believed, he's an even stronger version of the Hulk, gaining more health with every overflow effect and also whenever he KOs a hero. And KO heroes he does, as each of his attacks are almost guaranteed to take out any hero with a single punch. Sheesh. On top of all this, Maestro is able to ignore 2 damage every turn, making him virtually untouchable. The only way to neutralize him is to bring his old sidekick Rick Jones, represented by a special token, in his location. Heroes may bring Rick Jones with them when they move or use heroic actions to move him around.
Interesting. Rick Jones.
I don't know who Rick Jones is.
I don't either.
I do not know. Okay, Dogs of War henchmen. So Maestro is aided by a full pack of Dogs of War henchmen scattered across all locations. These vicious hounds attack the heroes relentlessly, and if they were taken out, Maestro can use his master plan cards to unleash even more of them on the heroes. Sounds vicious. All right, so this is his model right here. Nice, powerful, strong, sturdy model. Okay, on to the next one, Immortus. I kept saying this was Kane, because he kind of does look like Kane.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Nathaniel Richards. In the future, the time-traveling Kane decided to give up his conquest, so it kind of is Kane.
Kind of.
Immortus acted as a custodian of time to prevent the disastrous effects this would have on the multiverse.
Okay, so
it's just
it
Kane.
is. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Alright, so Immortus is a villain who acts on a whole other level. He doesn't really engage directly with the heroes, nor can the heroes ever really attack him. Instead, Immortus moves around the timeline, influencing events and manipulating the population to his will. In order to defeat him, the heroes will have to complete all the missions, but that is definitely not as easy as it may sound. When he bams, Immortus discards a thug and a civilian from his location, also removing the corresponding tokens from the mission cards. Oh man. Turning back time on the hero's progress. His master plan cards are able to add civilians and thugs to most locations, causing overflows that help him play additional cards face down, which he also does when a hero is KO'd. His cards also mess with the storyline in many ways, swapping hero cards around, moving them back onto heroes' decks, and even interfering with history by completely reversing the order of play. Interesting. Star Fox Henchman. While Immortus may not attack the heroes, that doesn't mean they are safe, since his threats assemble the Infinity Watch to aid his master plan. Yondu attacks all heroes over several locations unless they discard action tokens. Nova ignores damage and cancels symbols on hero cards. Captain Marvel attacks adjacent locations and hurts heroes who attack her. Silver Surfer moves around until he finds a hero to attack, and Star Fox can't be damaged as long as he's able to damage heroes. Star Fox. Every time I think of Star Fox, I think of the actual Star Fox.
Like
Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just, so they have Yondu, Nova, Captain Marvel, Silver Surfer, and Star Fox. So those are all like helping him?
Yeah, they're like evil versions in like another multiverse. They're part of something called the Infinity Watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're like...
This whole multiverse thing, like I love it, but it's gonna
confuse you.
Confuse the crap. I already get confused about everything. Anyways, I love Marvel, but as you saw earlier, I mixed up everything to do with Marvel.
Okay, so the last of Immortus' threats is a tachyon field generator that really hinders the heroes, making it impossible for them to complete a mission as long as the field is online. Okay, so here is his model right here, and that is all we got. All right, guys, so that was a update 32. A look at the villains and anti-heroes of the core box. Okay, guys, let's take a look at update number 33 called Playmat Redo or Redux. Redux. Heroes Unite. Today we have the optional buy that brings you a popular accessory in a new, more compact design. So for $30 as an optional buy, you guys can buy this double-sided playmat. 70 centimeter diameter in total. I do not own any of the playmats for Marvel United. I kind of would like to, but
I didn't know they had playmats.
They
for
did.
Marvel
They did
United.
have a playmat.
That looks cool.
Here's my thing about this. Two things. So this one, it says it's a more compact design. Okay, I've seen them and they're pretty big, so it takes up a lot of table space.
Yeah, the whole game does.
Yeah, and so like my only issue was, and then if you look at the playmat, they have special, like each location is in a specific decision. So you know how sometimes we've played it and like we don't have the location set up in a circle. We have them more set up in like a two here, and then one down here, where it's more compact for us. Like that's my only reserve in buying the playmat, is because then you can't set it up how you want to. You have to put them in a circle.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Because we set it up where they're all facing downwards, versus if we put it in that circle, I think some of them will be
correct. Yeah, so like you can see right here, like that one will be facing down, this one will be to the side.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't. I mean, I'm still interested in it, and you'll see down here. Okay, so let's jump in here. So for $30, this optional buy brings a neoprene playmat to give you the best surface to play your games on, printed with a new graphic design. The playmat helps organize your play area. The mission guide is printed directly at the center of the playmat with indicated slots for the villain dashboard, mission cards, and everything else you need, including unlock location effect reminders under the threat card slots. Unlike the previous playmats, however, the storyline is not included inside the Multiverse playmat area, but just indicated along the edges. This was done to make this playmat more compact, going from 90 centimeters to 70 centimeters in diameter. Okay, it's smaller. That's good. Something that was often requested by people whose play area has more limited space. Okay. Players can either arrange the storyline around the playmat following the indications, or arrange it to the side in any other way they see fit. The playmat is made of high-quality neoprene that helps keep the components in place. Stitching around the border ensures extra durability of the playmat. So like I was saying, there it is right there. I like how everything is in the middle, but you see how all the locations are facing different directions. And then you could put the storyline around the outside. So it's pretty cool. Yeah,
I kind of like that. That's different than how we do it now.
Yeah, and it's smaller, which was kind of my big thing, is it used to be big. 20 centimeters is pretty significant difference. So this is one side. And then it says, like the X-Men playmat. Oh,
that fixed what we were saying.
That just did fix what we were saying. So now I'll probably back this. Like the X-Men playmat, the Multiverse playmat has an alternate layout on the back where all locations are facing the same direction. This version is ideal for those playing solo, or an arrangement where all the players are on one side of the table. See?
They're smart.
Note that the layout is different from the X-Men playmat. However, with the mission guide positioned at the top this time, bringing all locations closer to the player. That is this is probably gonna be a back.
That is gonna be a back.
I'm buying that. Okay, so as always, guys, if you want to play the best surface for your games, but your surface is limited, please make sure to optional buy on your pledge. Okay, so that is the playmats. Again, I think this is gonna be a back for me, just because they have that different side and the changes, and you know.
Yeah, you got both options.
It's smaller.
Because I do think it's cool that, like, we play a lot of times with the two of us, but then when we do bring it, this is a game we bring and play with more people, we'll be able to flip it.
Absolutely. All right, guys, let's take a look at update number 34. I feel the need. So the community has been successful in raising $1.04 million, and we have unlocked Iron Patriot. We have also...
Is that million? What?
Yeah.
That's confusing. Why does it say
I don't know. They always just do K. So 1,040K, or 1.04 million. We've been successful in raising that, unlocking Iron Patriot. We talked about the playmat, and let's see who we got up next. So at 1,080K, we have Speed. Do you know who Speed is?
He's someone's brother. I don't know why I know that.
He's in a TV show. Yep, so Speed, guys, is one of Scarlet Witch's little boys.
Oh, yeah.
Remember she had two kids?
Yeah, she did.
Yep. So Speed is the one that can move super fast. Tommy Shepard is his name. And so, as we would expect from a speedster, every single card in the Young Avengers deck allows him to move. His superhuman speed not only gives him extra move tokens, but allows him to take others with him. With his superhuman agility, he can dodge attacks, evade damage, finally, his superhuman reflexes let him swoop into a location that's about to overflow, rescuing any civilians and defeating any thugs that would cause it to overflow.
Okay, that would be a good one. Okay, so if you have speed, you have to have his brother.
Yeah.
They better
What would be cool is like if you played a 4-player game with Speed, his brother, and then Scarlet Witch, and then Quicksilver.
Vision? Oh,
Quicksilver.
I was thinking Vision.
Or you could do Vision.
Yeah.
Or you could throw in Quicksilver because that's Scarlet Witch's brother. You got 2 speedsters.
2 twins.
All right, guys. So that is a quick one. So update number 34, we will be unlocking Speed if we are successful. Okay, guys. Update number 35, when magic goes dark. So the community has been successful in hitting the 1080K mark, unlocking Speed.
So we got Speed.
Yep, we got Speed. There is another advertisement for the Playmat. And today we are looking at the next update at 1130K is Darkchild. I have never heard of Darkchild before. So let's see what Darkchild is about.
Mutant sorceress.
Who rules the demonic realm known as Limbo. Oh, she's also known as Magic. I don't know who Magic is. I've heard of Magic. The X-Men Magic. She's the younger sister of Colossus.
Okay.
So she is an anti-villain.
Anti-hero,
by her thing. So let's see what we got. So as a hero, Darkchild is in full control of her magic power. She uses sorcery to perform extra action or heal heroes. Her stepping discs allow her to move to any location, and she can even time travel to swap cards with the storyline. She has the constant ability to open a portal to Limbo, moving to a card outside the play area and taking other heroes with her. That's pretty cool. Moving to Limbo does cost a hero any action token they may have. If they start their turn there, any heroes other than Darkchild take damage if they end their turn there. Yes. However, it can be a good place to hide from the villain, and from Limbo, heroes can move to any location. So that's pretty cool. You can kind of get out of the dodge, but there's got to be a cost. The Soul Sword card allows Darkchild to deal extra damage when attacking villains or henchmen. With the Soul Sword equipped, she can be sure to... With the Soul Sword equipment, she can be sure to draw those cards whenever she needs them. So what does it say? Use on your draw card setup. Instead of drawing the top card of your deck, search for a Soul Sword card and draw it. Shuffle the deck, then turn this face down. That's pretty good. That's similar to the Jane Foster Thor. She has a card like that. Her equipment is you can search your deck for any card with like the hammer with Mjolnir on it and then add it to your deck. Okay, so here is the Dark Star.
I like the details on it, like with the little skull and stuff.
Darkchild's, that's a cool looking sword too.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got. So as a villain, I was reading. As a villain, Darkchild is trying to bring Limbo closer to our existence. Many of her effects, such as overflow and attacks, add crisis tokens to the Limbo card. If that card ever fills with 12 tokens, literally all hell breaks loose and she wins. When a hero is KO'd, they are sent to the Limbo card, with all negative effects explained before. However, paying this high price may be needed as heroes can clear crisis tokens there with considerable effect. So let's take a look at Limbo. What does this say? Heroes starting their turn here discard all of their action tokens. They can move to any location by performing move. Heroes ending their turn here take 1 unpreventable damage except for Magic and Darkchild. Okay, so that's pretty much what it was saying up there. With their Master Plan cards, Darkchild can not only slaughter heroes with their Soul Sword, but also add extra crisis tokens to Limbo, the more she manages to send heroes to that dark dimension. To make things worse, the road to hell is a two-way street. So she fills the locations with their Limbo demon henchmen, eager to whack heroes right to Limbo. So there are some of her Limbo demon henchmen.
It's funny.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy. All right, guys. Well, that is update number 35, when magic goes dark, talking about Darkchild. All right, guys. So that was update number 31 through 35. I hope you got to enjoy the reaction. I definitely enjoyed having Sierra in on these, and I hope you guys enjoyed that as well. As always, let's go ahead and leave a comment down below. Are you guys interested in the Playmat? Or do you think you're going to buy it? Or if you own another Playmat, or are you going to replace it with this one? Go ahead and drop that down in the comments below and let me know. And as always, y'all have a great one. Bye.
Bye.